To use trim and extend entity in Solidworks, we have our trim entity tool here, and we have options that we can select from, which is power trim, corner trim, and other three options. So to use it, I'm going to sketch some lines, and I will use the sketch to demonstrate how to use trim entity and also extend entity. So, so I have my sketch and I'm going to trim it. So the first option is power trimming. To do that, click your mouse and hold it down, then drag on any line you want to trim. You can see as I'm dragging, it is trimming. You have to hold down, you have to click your mouse and hold it down. So the left key of your mouse. So left click your mouse, hold it down, and then drag across any edge you want to trim. So that's how to use power trim. Then corner trim, you have to, let's say you want to erase this upper side, selecting this line and this line. We erase this upper side where we want to use corner trim. So let me demonstrate it. To erase this using corner trim, you have to click this line, click this line. You can see this one has been erased. So you can't use corner trim to erase this because there is no corner here at this point. Let's say we have a line around here. Let me draw the line so that we can use corner trim to erase this. So to erase this using corner trim, we can just click this line, and okay, it's not working. So trim this line, and okay, the entity already made corner trim, so it's not working. I think this line is it's not working because it has trimmed it already. So to do that, let me just try something else if it's going to work. Okay, good, it should work. So I'm going to extend this line up to here, and I'm going to use that trim entity again. So to demonstrate the corner trim, I'm going to click this. Click this, you can see I've deleted this side using corner trim, and I can also delete this line and this line using corner trim. That's how to use corner trim. And we have this fifth one, trim to close set. So when you click it, it will trim off this point to this close to this point, to this line, and to this line, this at this point. So just clicking to close it. This is the closest line, so it will trim it off. This is the closest line to trim it off, and then trim away the outside. So now we have this line outside. Let's say you want to use this middle to trim off this side. So now you have to first define the boundary, which is this line and this line. Now what you want to trim off, the outside. So click, and we are trimming off this outside. Trim, and we are trimming off this outside. So that's how to use trim, because you can see the color of this is different from the color of this. That is, they are the boundary. So you can just use this trim to close it to trim off. So this this other two sides. So I've undo the command. So I'm going to use the last one, which is trim away inside. To trim away this inside, you need boundary also. Let's say I'm selecting the boundary, and I want to trim away the inside. Just click, you can see you've trimmed away the inside. can also use this other line to trim away the inside. First select the boundary and then this. See, so that's how to use all these five feature in all these five options in trim entity. So you can also keep trim entity as construction geometry. So to do that, let me demonstrate it. So keep trimmed entity as construction entity. So now let's see what will happen. Instead of trimming, it has changed it to construction entity. So now ignore trimming of construction geometry. This is a construction geometry. It won't be trimmed using if you check this command. So now okay, let me try to use trim to close it. Instead of it to be trimmed, it's not trimming because this option has been checked. So let me try to trim it again. Now it's not trimming too because I've selected convert it to construction geometry. So let me click this. It has been converted to construction geometry. Let me trim. So if I uncheck it, I can now trim it off. So now it has been trimmed. So that's how to use trim entity in Solidworks. And to use extend entity, you need boundary also. So let's say okay, you need boundary that you want to extend to. So I'm going to draw another sketch and I'm going to extend line. So from here, so, okay, one is okay. Let me just draw one more. Okay, see, this line is not touching here. Instead of me drawing again or holding and dragging it to this point, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use trim extend entity. This is the boundary. The boundary has been set here. So if you see, you can see the preview showing going back. So if I click, it has been extended to this boundary. So if I click this again, there is no boundary. Element cannot be extended any further because we don't have boundary. So to extend further, and we have to define our boundaries. So by doing so, come to this drop down key, extend. You can see it can be extended because it has boundary. If I try to extend again, there is no boundary, so it can't be extended further. So now it has been extended, and that's how to use extend tool in SolidWorks. So this is the end of the tutorial. Thank you for watching, and kindly subscribe and like and share my videos if you find it useful.